Welcome back to the channel. So now we're going to talk about what could happen in June. Now, as we are anticipating an overall positive June for the cryptocurrency market, we can expect, or we are expecting this to have a trickle-down effect to Pulsechain and Pulsex, and we're going to talk about how high Pulsex can actually climb, right? And that's Pulsex and Pulsechain. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, click the bell notification icon so you can stay up to date with all my recent videos. Remember, guys, nothing that you see in this video is financial advice. So always make sure to do your own independent research. And with that being said, pause the video, click the link in my description, and join the Telegram group so you can stay up to date with all my recent updates, news updates, technical updates, and much, much more. Now, let's get straight into this video. Now, the first thing I want to address is we need to have quote unquote realistic price expectations, right? And again, I'm just like you guys, I'm excited for this project. We've been waiting over 2 years for the launch of Pulsex and Pulsechain. It's finally here, but now that price is here, we are less than 1 month old. We do have to be realistic in our price projections, and that's why we want to have a short-term, mid-term, and long-term strategy and plan. So to answer the question, are we going to hit $1 this month? Unfortunately not. This is very, 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 very unlikely. But before I lose your interest, something more exciting could happen, and that's with price at its current level, and it's going to shock all of you watching this. And if my prediction plays out, I mean, number one, not only should everybody, if you're not subscribed, come back and subscribe, but I think a lot of people are going to make a lot of money. Now, I'm going to get straight into it. Now, from where we currently are now, let's just say, Pulsex and Pulsechain do move and find basically kicks back into price discovery mode from its current area, and obviously doesn't start to move down and find a new bottom, etc. Let's just say the bullish scenario happens, right? The bull case scenario happens. I actually believe, and again, this is with the overall market. I want to repeat, this is if the overall market starts to move and move very, very well, and we have the June that we're anticipating, we could see, wait for it, and again, I'm going to do Pulsechain and Pulsex. Let's start off with Pulsex. Number one, I think we should move back up to the 50% fib. I actually think this could happen in less than 48 hours. That's a 43% move. I think that could even happen today. If it does happen, I'll do a live price update for all of you watching, right? But let's just say we go to price discovery mode. Right, so this could all happen within the space of a week. I think in less than a week, we could easily clear all-time highs. Now, already that is 191%. Now, before we continue, I know a lot of people, not a lot of people, but the minority that watch all of the videos just to say negative things about Pulsechain and Pulsex. There's always those people in every community that basically secretly admire the project, but because price maybe isn't moving the way they want it to, they hate from the sidelines. Now, for you people, you're probably thinking that's not realistic, there's no way that will happen. Well, in fact, that's actually quite modest. We've seen moves like this, especially and this is in more mature coins, happen within less than 24 hours, and I can give you loads of examples. Number one, Zilliqa, right, where it had its 200% move in 24 hours. There's also what's the other coin? We have XDC that's currently up over 30% now so far for the day, and the day just basically started here in the UK. So there's loads of examples where these kinds of moves can actually happen. Veracity, that's another one. It literally achieved less than 300% in less than a week, right? So this move is not unreasonable and is not something that's unrealistic, right? So let's just say we see a move like this happen within the space of 3 days, because remember, this is a new project. So once price does kick into discovery mode, we should see, price basically move to the upside. And again, just because I do want to take things slow, because I feel like I'm talking to the inner the skeptics out there as well, right? So I'll give you a classic example. When this project launched, Pulsex launched, let's just have a look. So day 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And we're just going to look at day 4, right? So day 4 let's say from its bottom here, right? So when price bottomed out on the 17th of May, we do 1, 2. We'll just do 2 days. Let's just have a look. That was a 600% move in 2 days. Let's just do it from the weekly perspective. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 days. Let's just, again, we're going to do it from the bottom. Why? Because we're assuming that we're at a bottom now. That is 1,691%. Again, that's 1,691% in 5 days. And we'll even do it from the high. So let's just say you entered on the 19th of May, and let's say you waited for price action for 2 days. Let's just have a look. So from the 19th, again, we'll do it from this top. That is 2-day wait, 128%. So the fact that we could see 191% move in the space of 3 days or less shouldn't be a surprise to everyone. I've just showed you in real time what is a possibility. Now let's just continue, right? So again, let's just say price moves up. We go into price discovery mode. I'm going to give you 2 scenarios. Number 1, 500% move from where we currently are now. Again, sound the alarm. That's correct. A 500% move in a month, right? That is a 500% move in less than a month. Again, this shouldn't be, a shock to everybody, as I've just showed you over 1,600% in less than 5 days, in under 6 days actually, right? So let's just say we achieve 500% in the month of June, or we'll go even further and call it a 10x from where we currently are now. So let's just say we go parabolic. There's a potential 10x on this on the timeline. So either 500% or 10x if we do see parabolic moves across the board this month, right? That is my official price prediction for June. Now, again, what I do have to say, we could fall lower. And if you want to prepare for potential, we do have our entries already aligned. If you want our short-term targets, our exit strategy, which we're going to talk about right now in Crypto Crew Premium. You also want access to that new project that we're going to introduce the first week of June, right? So basically this week, get ready for that. It's going to be a project that's in a Pulsechain ecosystem we're going to be giving out to our Crypto Crew Premium members. We believe it will achieve larger percentage gains than Pulsex and Pulsechain combined, right, in the short term. So if you think 10x is exciting for this, or 500% is exciting for a potential move on Pulsex, this project could achieve 2,000 to 3,000%. I'll repeat that again, 2,000 to 3,000% in the month of June, and that project will be provided to our Crypto Crew Premium members. Again, sign up below if you want access to that. That's Crypto Crew Premium. You also get our entries, our exits, our full game plan, short-term, long-term, short-term, mid-term, and of course, long-term as well. So if you're interested in that, sign up to Crypto Crew Premium below, and you'll get access to that. Now, just to wrap things up, right, and I'll quickly just show you Pulsechain. Now, Pulsechain, I do actually expect less percentage gains, right? And again, this is not necessarily a bad thing, right? So I'm expecting Pulsechain, I think, could do around, I would say maybe 500% this month, right? So maybe 500% or 250. So I think either half of that of Pulsex. And how do we know this? Again, we're not just pulling figures out of thin air, or let's just face it, from its lowest point we did see, and that's of course the pullback point, we saw Pulsechain achieved 753%, so significantly less than Pulsex, which we predicted and anticipated, prior to the launches of Pulsechain and Pulsex, which is why, 2 years ago, we were mainly doing updates on Pulsex, right? So we'll achieve significantly less. We may even achieve, I would say, a more modest prediction would be 250 to 300. But if we get the month that we think we're going to get, 500 would be a really good, a really good thing for all of us. But anyway, let's see what happens. Make sure you join us for an incredible month because it's going to be exciting. Until the next update, seize the day.